7, right? I'm going to start with verse 11. Therefore,
for destruction.
therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off. No, therefore shall evil come upon thee, and thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Well, I said, thou shalt not be able to put it off. I will not have to stand now.
I see everything. Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantment and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall go upon thee. Behold, there shall be a stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flames. Remember the fire, and the chariots, right? There shall not be a cause to warm, nor fire to take the forest. Thus shall there be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wonder everyone to his quarter, and none shall say before the when they realize we would have sealed Babylon, right? But they said, let us go on. Forsake her.
And thy commandments.
And in the Revelation, standing afar off, or fear of her garment, yo. Because when them see the judgment, we come in America, yo, it's a go melt men's heart in fear, yo. Me not gonna say, yo, me don't want to associate with that, lest that same punishment come to me, yo. The Lord is going to remind the earth what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, yo. Just like he said in the scriptures, yo. Right? It stands as a memorial, as an example to those who should afterward live on God. And men doing it now.
Right.
Right?
Egypt was an example. Egypt was an example. You know, the same thing will take place in Egypt. I wonder why the most I say America is spiritually Egypt. You know, the scripture said that in Revelation, place of the spiritually Sodom and Egypt. We know where that is, that's America. And the same thing, when we were in bondage there, the same wise men that they had, you know, and the same one and just like how let's give it to them and the nation is in fear, just like what Father said. You know, nations have a fear.
As I said,
I don't know what that thing, but the same thing of them. You know, come out of the land of Egypt, them say, yo, you hear what the God of Israel did in Egypt? Fear we, man.
Perfect example, real. You hear about it, you know? You hear about all of God. She feared all the other nation here, and we come going. So look here, you know? We are traveling from far, just want to easy.
Just Esau, just to show you Esau, so that, just to show you Esau, and the same spirit from dead, always a picture of God. He never wanted to make us pass. Remember, Edom never wanted to make a pass, man.
Yeah, just for there, who are against somebody. Right? Bad them up. Right, this is Joshua 2 verse 9 to Rob. Right, and she said unto the men, I know that the Lord has given you the land, and that your terror is falling upon us, and your terror is falling upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when he came out of Egypt, and what he did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom he utterly destroyed. And as soon as we heard these things, our heart did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your God, he is God in heaven above and in earth beneath.
That's speaking about your body, your child. And the Lord coming. You know, Jeremiah 23 and 7 speak about the second Exodus.
God.
We can get up Jeremiah 23 and 7. Good. Because the first Exodus was epic. But what is coming is gonna make the first Exodus fail.
Right.
In comparison.
You cannot bring it no brings.
Yeah.
This Deuteronomy 11 and verse 25. There shall no man, from 24, every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours. From the wilderness of Lebanon, from the river Euphrates, even unto the utter sea shall be your coast. There shall no man be able to stand before you, for the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread on, as he had said unto you.
So Yahweh Shemel Shai, we're going to tread down and trample his enemies.
Right. And I'm powerful, yo, the Lord say, yo, wherever you walk, every man is going to fear you, yo. This is going to be even more in the kingdom, yo, because what? We're going to be perfect. We're going to have those spiritual bodies. We're going to be righteous. Right? This is going to truly get fulfilled, yo. Well, read it again. He said, there shall no man be able to stand before you, for the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land, and that ye shall tread upon, as he said unto you, yo. Everywhere you walk. This is it, yo. Yeah, this is it perfectly, yo. Perfectly.
And this is what we have coming. This is what we have coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And Esau, Edom, he's gonna fail miserably. All the other Eden, Xi Jinping, Putin, all of them are come to naught. The blessing with them have right now, the sword, was given by who? Yahweh Shemel Shai. And the Lord have come with greater technology. That's what you have. So your serpent definitely will be devoured by Yahweh Shai, which is the real healer. That them have been growing the health thing around the staff. And Moses said, one have come like that, man. Anybody live up, right? Yahweh Shai and the whole thing.
That was a serpent, right? That was a foreshadowing of Yahweh Shai. That's what you say, yo. You might be lifted up and hold the serpent in the wilderness. So the Son of Man shall be lifted up that great ministry on him. Right, Yahweh Shai is that real healing serpent. You see me? That go utterly obliterate any. Hey, the nations of the islands are what? Idols of the nations are the gods of the nations are idols. You see me? Them non-existent, yo. Right?
Being can't help, Bell and the dragon.
Hey, you remind me of Elijah.
Yeah. I just got to find the brother with the bullock. And if it's a call on fire. Yeah, I get it. Bring that well.
If you want a quick one, this is Jeremiah 23 verse 7. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children out of Israel. I'll say it again. The Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I had driven them out, they shall dwell in their own land.
And the Lord has gathered together from the 4 weeks before God is on the earth. And, bring us back to our rightful land. And nobody will be able to stop it now. When the Lord comes, he will be like, there's no weapon that Esau have. And God say, man, stop it, Lord.
The Lord said, come, I will teach you the fear of the Israelites. The fear of first, the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and the fear of the Israelites. So you're gonna see an Israelite shine and fall down. You see me, as you just said, they're going to turn them face towards the ground and lift the dust off our feet, yo. That's true fear, yo. That's what it means to be blessed, yo. Right? Because when the Lord blessed Noah, that's what the Lord said. The Lord said, man, put the fear upon you, upon all the beasts of the field, yo. That's the blessing of Noah. That's matter of fact. If we can allow it to get better, right? That's truly what it means to be blessed, yo. The apostle going out being blessed. You see me, he's having people being a servant and worshiping him. right? This is Genesis 9:1, and God blessed Noah and his sons, and he said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, and the fear of you, and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth. That's what I'm talking about animals, yo. Right? Because we said earlier that this was also referring to these other nations, right? And upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth on the earth, upon the earth too, and upon all the fish of the sea, into your hand are they delivered, yo.
Reach from your hand.
Right.
Delivered. And Psalms speak about Yahweh Shai get all of these. Father, give you.
Yeah.
Nation as well.
Ask of me and I will give you the heathen for an inheritance.
And he said, my share is inheritance.
But even after I receive my father, he will give me a gun.
So we are going to have the heathen as our subjects. You know what I mean? And we have them working and, you know, trying to keep the law, statutes, and judgment to the best of their ability. You go up, you go up, put them in place, you have jokes until they say, look here, please forgive us. That's how we'll be having these nations.
Yeah, so with the Elijah and the false prophets. This is 1 Kings 18 verse 22. Then said Elijah unto the people, even I only remain a prophet of the Lord, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let them therefore give unto us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under it, and I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under it. And call ye on the name of your God, and I will call on the name of the Lord Yahweh, and the God that answereth by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, it is well spoken.
You notice that the false prophets, they didn't say, this is impossible already. Because they had some magic, they had some left-hand power. Right. But them believe, so them God would have come true.
God. And Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, choose ye 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first, for ye are many, and call on the name of your God, but put no fire under. And they took, you guys are going to fuck them, you know, and they took,
evening start from this and start turning the stars.
And the
many, yeah. And that was me, 1 voice versus, you get a number like 450. That's a large choir, you know?
Yep.
Shouting out to them God.
Exactly.
Versus 1 voice calling on the true power. That's so powerful, the connection that we have with the Alberta Church. Even though we're all there, be alive.
Right? He said, and they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called upon the name of Baal from morning even until noon, saying,
about 12 hours and 6 hours. 6.
From morning till noon. Right? Saying, oh Baal, hear us. But there was no voice, nor any that answered, and they leaped upon the altar which was made. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, cry aloud, for he is a God. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or peradventure he is sleeping and must be waking. He must asleep, call it louder. He's busy. He's busy. He's probably in the kitchen and cooking some food. Call it louder then.
400 down there, call. And he can't hear me. Call again.
And they cried aloud and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lancets till the blood gushed out upon them.
So they really go hard. They can't get the attention of them God till they start put up themselves to see with blood here. Blush. And blood and fly, and then dumb idols still can't move.
They can't move. And it came to pass that they would fast, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice, nor any to answer, nor any that regarded. And Elijah said unto all the people, come ye near unto me. And all the people came near unto him. And he repaired the altar of the Lord that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob, and unto them, unto whom the word of the Lord came, right, saying, Israel shall be thy name.
Israel.
And with the book, you see that? Unto the word of the Lord, unto the world,
Right?
unto the sons of Jacob.
And the 12 stone.
Right.
See? Number 12 and the number 12 I'll go again in it, you know.
Can.
So it's all about the 12 tribe of Israel.
Can.
You know?
And with the stones he built an altar in the name of the Lord, and he made a trench about the altar as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order and cut the bullock in pieces and laid him on the wood and said, fill 4 barrels of water and pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood. So he wet it up. Dog, I go hard, you know. Yeah, I say wet it up. Wet it up.
That means it's hard of life.
Hard of life.
Hard of life.
And he said, do it the second time. What's up again?
Right.
Right? And they did the second time and he said, do it the third time. What's up again? Right? And they did it the third time and the water ran around the altar and the trench was filled with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord Yahweh, God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, and that I am thy servant, and I have done all these things at thy word. Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that these people may know that thou art Lord Yahweh, right? That thou hast turned their heart again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice and the wood and the stones and the dust and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when the people saw it, they fell on their faces and said, the Lord Yahweh, he is the power. The Lord Yahweh, he is the power.
Read that part again when the people have said that.
Right? And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces and they said, the Lord Yahweh, he is the power. The Lord Yahweh, he is the power.
See that? Where the scripture says, every knee shall bow
And every tongue shall confess.
He is. Right?
Eh?
How many times Elijah come?
One. Right?
One
He
man
said, and
blind.
Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let none of them escape. And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook and threw them here.
I see where the so-called one is. Man get slow just to save him and his house, you know. They come to north, right in a slavery. And you people who are following behind them, they're going to be shamed. Israelites following these philosophies, these vain philosophies, you will be ashamed. Because the true power is coming. In due time, everybody are going to see the real power.
Right.
You know what I mean? All of the confusion are get clear up. Everything will be officially published and known.
Yep. The children of God are going to be declared as the righteous. They're going to show forth them righteousness and they're going to be put in them proper places. And just like the precept said, and we're drilling home, them going to fear us, yo. The fear of us and the dread of us going to be on these other nations, yo. Right? And of course, the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? There will be no other mention of any other God ever again, yo. Right? It's going to be undoubtable, irrefutable. You see me? Them can't go argue, them can't even go think that there is any other God that exists, yo. Nobody will ever think to pass them place, yo. With women, these are the nations, children, nobody, yo. Everybody will be in their own order and things are going to be perfect. Right. Right? Job 20 verse 3, I have heard. Check.
You've never done thing for thing.
All of them think
for thing.
He saw a book when talk about pre-crime. You see me, I'm married to pre-crime. I see him somewhere. Hey, me say, you think about that thing, brother. You come here to be a lashes. Me name why you think about it. You see me? I have
scripture say, Yahushai knowing their thought.
Right, God, brother.
Lord will have that power.
Yep.
To walk in our room.
Yeah, man. We give them sun lick and they go put all the wrong expression on their face. How you look come, brother? Come here. You just smile when you get licked. And tell me, say, yes, master, thank you for the beat.
Yep.
Right? Job 20 verse 3, I have heard the check of my reproof, and the spirit of my understanding caused me to answer. Know it not this of old, since man was placed on earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the
triumphing of the wicked is short. And the scripture Revelation 20 and 7 and down said, if we lose a what? A little season. So people are wonder behind this man and are running down and at his technology and his power and wealth. Just a little season the Lord give him this earth for. we, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, will have it forever. So suffer now and live as kings and lords, a nation of priests and kings forever. That's all the Lord is saying. That's all the Lord is saying.
About it today is good.
Yeah. After clown yourself, nobody has sell out to get some little crumbs.
So look, the scripture in 2nd is just tell you that, yo. You get me? What be that a man left a kingdom or a father left a kingdom for his son, you see me? It no make sense. You're gonna get it willingly without trial, you get me? You have to go through that straight gate, yo. You understand me? That narrow path for the broad opening.
It's the only way to get this.
Yep. That the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and it has reached unto the clouds and ascend the north. Right?
It's well big. Right out the man beside himself. Yeah, that man.
Right, let me tell you something, brother. Esau believe right now that they might be able to pull together the flood and cause him to reset to come to the nation. And he must speak it into being right now and he must put measures into place. You see me right now? You know, like when you anticipate a meal like about that water. You see me?
You didn't do it. That's when it's about to be. Because they say that, bro. You know me, I bring little boy that you value. No Aurora.
Right.
When the man at time, man confident, just still on this. If they not blinking, every day, man that's confident. And I say, yeah, God. I see that, when I listen to what I interview, he said, this God in the Bible with these rules. And he's saying, like, you can't love and these rules. And you want to get rid of it. Man, a place, man. I said, sit down and say, brother, on my phone, I'm going to show it everything. You will know what Aurora. That's so called professor. They write books and
right? It said, though his excellency mount up, his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung.
Like his own dung, and so he's gonna perish. So after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, Obadiah, verse 18, that will be a destiny inside of you. Want the spiritual power? Well, you have a seed after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. You will be turned to ashes. Eradicated permanently.
They which see him shall say, where is he?
Where is he?
He shall fly away as a dream, shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
Right, so in place, which one they right now? On earth, meaning power. So if they're in the power seat right now, first, y'all get taken off of that earth. Not gently, by force. You have a shy, I come knock you off of that. Put you on the ground, take up the little people when you have at your foot, you know, lift them up, and have you working. So seek out men of continual employment. Fancy we are saying servant or slave. So that's what you will be for 1,000 years. After that, you will be totally.
You have to serve the punishment, and when you serve the punishment, that's it.
Yeah.
Right? Jumping down to verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straight. Every hand of the wicked. S-T-R-A-I-T-S.
And it means a position of difficulty.
Right. The Hebrew word is yatazar.
Yatazar.
And it means to find, to be distressed, to be in distress. Right? To be narrow, to cause distress, to see.
To what? Right?
Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him.
Wicked now speak about Esau, you know, right? They're speaking about getting
I'm mal. Right? And it's a laborer, a sufferer, a wretched one, a workman.
That's us. We are the slaves in this kingdom. We are the ones serving you.
Right.
I know.
Speak about that in James chapter 5 as well. Speak about the men who have reaped on the field. I keep on them money by fraud. Their crimes of victory in the year of the Lord. So when he's about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Right, so just like we talked about now a while ago, like you prepare a decent meal, and you're well hungry, and you smell that meal, and you feel, whoo! Oh, you can't wait to dive in. But guess what now? When the so-called white man finish, set the infrastructure for, you know, the great reset, his digital ecosystem, and he's about to do what? Insert his, you know, microchips into the body of the inhabitants of the earth. The Lord, you have a now shies and have come and, you know, smash up his plan. Destroy everything we have going right now. And it's gonna come to naught.
Can have a piece up in Revelation 2 verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Right? And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father.
That's what the Lord is saying. You know, he that overcometh and keepeth his word unto the end, you know, the Lord have a bless you with the things that he have inherited. And the Lord, only Yahweh alone above Yahweh Shai. So everything under Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai have a share with his servants, the prophets, Israel, the chosen nation. So we are up Esau, Edom, and the rest are Eden nations as well. Born men and born women. You know, get this people we say, mercy.
Yeah,
This is Job chapter 14 verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Thanks, open.
Yeah, because basically as scripture saying in Habakkuk chapter 2, the visions are set for an appointed time, which the visions speak of prophecies, right? And one of the major prophecies, the downfall of Esau, Edom, that has been set for an appointed time as well. So the Most High basically measure, the rulership or the kingdom for Esau, and has already put an end to it. You know what I mean? And as time progresses, we just draw nearer and closer to that end, because as far as we realize Esau, as well as Revelation 12 and 12 say, he shall come down on you having great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. Yeah, they can bring it out,
Second is at 9.
In basically a shorten him agenda when you really look into it, You know what I mean? So second is just 9?
Yeah, I want.
So second is just chapter 9.
This is how we know, where we are. The signs, the tokens of the Lord left for us to match it up with the scriptures and current events. We have an idea where we are.
Just like how the most limit that time from Babylon kingdom and measure it, and whatever measurement give it, we can't pass it. These are bound on all levels. Even at the earth right now, Esau can't go too far out space. It can't go too far below the water. You get limited to a specific amount of space, and you can't go outside of that space. That's it, just like Job. Just like Job. When the Lord said Satan to Job, when the Lord said to him, hey, yo, you can't just go touch your soul. But you touch your soul. It's limited. You can do everything else, but you can't touch him soul. That's the same thing with Satan now. The physical counterpart, because really and truly behind the physical counterpart of Satan, the so-called white man, you have the spiritual demon Satan. You know what I mean? We are work with them and work too, because Satan really come. So-called white man really work from the left hand side. Of the
Just back there with that, just like them said, the hour child, bow down. All of this has been given unto the spiritual demon, but saying that the hour child. So, if anybody else you have it now, I'll go on it. You might go through his spiritual demon, say that. Right.
So, 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. He answered me, I'm start at 8, so yeah, 2nd Ezra 8 verse 63. Behold, O Lord, now hast thou shewed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times.
The last times.
Right? But at what time thou hast not shewed me? Because Ezra basically see the end of time. Ezra see now and even after now. I mean, things becoming chaotic. But Ezra say, oh, you show me, but you don't show me exactly when it has to happen. So verse 9 and 1, chapter 9 verse 1 says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, the signs are the prophecies, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Part of the sign, now you mentioned the prophet, yeah? But the major sign that the Most High gave us to look for is the monetary declaration of the MRTD, which is the masterpiece,
right?
And then World War III. So that's the major signs that the Most High gave it. You know, to look forward to, because the scripture said, Matthew said, no man know the minute or the hour. No man know the hour. So we don't know the specific hour. You can't tell us you're 3 o'clock tomorrow. You can't tell us you're December 31st or 31st. You can't tell us that. But you know, so when we see the signs that are going fast, we know the time we're close. You know?
As you mentioned wars, scripture say, oh, you shall hear of wars and rumors of war. When you look up rumors, basically they talk about reports, news reports. I mean, prophecy, even us declaring World War III will happen. That's a rumor of war as well.
And then even speak about God tonight, again, I'll talk about that. One of the signs of the Lord, so look out for. Look how Kanye West lifted up. The media does push that consistently. And these are signs that our Lord and our Savior is about to make his return. And this age, governed by the so-called white man, is about to come to a wrap, to come to an end. It says, Second Ezra chapter 8 verse 62. We start at 61. It says, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. These things have I not shewed unto all men. And that's why people, rulers are doing panic right now.
That's right.
So them just carry on like everything is as usual. You see me? The scripture says, blessed is your eye for he seeth.
Right?
And I know the soul can transfer forward. Change in a society. You have change way of life.
Right.
So the mind, the cell, the carry on. All of that are going to change just as a couple of life.
These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, behold, O Lord, now hast thou shewed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not shewed me. He answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, and all I but part.
But how you going to do that time diligently if you not watch you?
Right.
That's one of the main things you're supposed to do. Because even in Matthew 16, when the Lord, so they can discern the face of the sky.
Right.
But what hypocrite can discern the signs of the times. So we have all of the signs of the times that we look before. But who can discern what these really mean? You know? These really mean the day of the Lord. When you read 1 Thessalonians 5, isn't it? The scribe declares that you're not right. The times or the seasons of it. Why is that so? Because now already have the measuring stick when we look at the idea of the times of it. Get a lot of people stealing the night, right? No people now look out for your thief, yo. Right. See, no people either them that they home or them asleep. Blank, yo, them don't know where really are going. And then when they them out get breaking in and steal, yo. That's exactly the law that we do, yo. Right. No people are gonna say everything I come because just as the days of Noah, and that's the the world and carry on and know it's heavy. The Lord Satanic.
Right. So again, 2nd Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, so the Most High is coming to visit this world which he made. And he's coming to remove this unprofitable ruler, Esau, Edom, and put in place what? One that's profitable, and that is profitable. It's only begotten son Yahweh Shai, King David, and the rest of the 144,000 elect. Right? And you know the kingdom will be rebuilt and the earth will flourish. Right. New heaven, righteousness. Right, new heaven, new earth.
So this is 2nd Ezra 6, start at 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? You don't further? Come on up.
Yeah man, read from up there.
Alright, request 2nd Ezra 6. Alright, we start at 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the border of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightning, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were hot, and ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure.
Just to show you that also faith is a treasurable thing. Because I got it says
And they don't mad like me, and them a wanna they don't mad like me. My God, and they don't mad like me, and them a chat they don't mad like me. Sure the boy they don't mad like me, they can't go street like me, can't be new tune like me. Me no iron balloon as me bust, but I don't buy shit no buy. It's shot Basha, claims record. My God, and they don't mad like me. And them a wanna do no mad like me. My God, I do no mad like me. And them a can't do no mad. Entertain the young people here. In chat Basha, claims record.
2nd Ezra 6 verse 5.
My God, I do no mad like me.
And here the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure.
Those are the chosen men. That's what the saved, the elect, chosen among the people. They are the ones that have faith for a treasure. They are the ones that have saved.
Then did I consider these things, and they all were made for me alone.
So the most excellent thing. for every single thing that you see. The known and the unknown. The Most High created. And it's say, I create everything. Go ahead.
And through none other, by me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
Yeah, by none other, because none other create them. Right? It's just like you build two earthen pot, earthen vessel. You feel like much one, make it, end it. You can do it, it's yours. And you create it. See? That's how the Most High creation is. If you want to take you out of the out of this life by killing you by whatever methods, you can do it. Right? And you're gonna do it. Can't do it, right?
Verse 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Yep.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yeah, the Most High beginning and ending to things. See? The only foreverness the Most High has the people and when the Israelites start to rule. When him set up the Israelites to rule. That's the only everlasting kingdom. No kingdom before it was everlasting. No matter how long them rule. A lot of them, they thought they're going to live forever. That's why them, lift up themselves as God. And the same thing with Esau now. Esau is no different from no prayer leaders, man. From the leaders before. From the empires before. Esau is no different from Nebuchadnezzar. Esau is no different from Antiochus Epiphanes. They wanted to be God. And the same thing with Esau now. Esau wants to be God. Right?
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Esau was the ruler, was ruling the earth in the time when the apostles, when the Yahushua was here, and that's why the apostles asked him, when you are going to restore until when the thing you are going to tear down, when you are going to conquer the Romans. That's why they were asking. Because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. It is supposed to be Esau ruling, or it have to be Esau ruling, right? Before the Israelites rule. So Esau could be in rulership, see? Before the Israelite rule. See? Second, yeah. So it show you that you have to be in the end. Right? Before our rulership comes, the man of sin must be revealed. And him have been seated in the seat of God. He is the one. Show himself that he is God. You know?
All I had a feeling that they were people already.
Yeah,
All I
everybody is. Yep.
No.
Yes, you're right.
Esau left it twice because he was on the ancient Roman Empire. It was Esau. And when you think about Revelation, when you tell about the moon, was healed. It was surprising saying at the end, Esau the one who will rule again. Because of the peace-based man that required. So, and then what happened after when the peace gets stayed, what happened? Salvation will be given unto the Israelites. So it all makes sense with the promise.
Not children. It's a blind lead.
And it's 2 Nations 6, started at 8 again. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob was the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, and the hand, that old end is heel, it symbolizes us pulling him down on the rulership. And really, when you look at it, man, pulling down start now. Yeah? Because when you read also Corinthians, I think it's 1 Corinthians, the weapon of our warfare is not carnal. Read what you have?
Fuck the police and free cars.
Right?
Verse 10, the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. On the question, Ezra asked thou not.
Right, so hey, the hand of man being fixed, the heel represents the transition in what happened right now. Can I just hear this? Sirach 10 and 8 it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten or got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. It says, Sirach chapter 10, verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah. Whatever Esau have now, the so-called white man, whatever them have now, it's all robbery. Then it's all things that belong to, especially the Israelites. I remember they sacked Jerusalem in 70 AD. And when they came out with what? Gold and silver, and precious stones and precious metals. They came out with a lot of riches, and that's why they built a memorial for who? Titus, they call it the Ark of Titus. Which is a memorial then for what they did when they sacked Jerusalem free. You know? But we had gold and everything. Then read it again.
Sirach 10 and 8.
Yeah, read again.
Read it again. All right. So Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. Leave it. Stop here. All right. Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
Unrighteous dealings.
Right.
What is unrighteousness? Not following the law.
Right.
There's a nation on earth right now, but not follow the law. You break every rule.
Right.
Right? Of the Bible. And to break every rule, and to break the rules of the Bible, there are consequences. So because of unrighteous dealings, they deal out people through deceptive ways. They deceive the people, deceive the Most High people by deception. Man. Go ahead.
God, but one unrighteous dealing is debt, slavery by debt.
Yeah.
You see me? Slavery by debt. And scripture saying Deuteronomy 28. So basically it is the servant the lender, the borrower shall be servant unto the lender. And this and that Esau using major companies like the IMF, the International Bank of America, IDB, or something like that. Esau used these institutions to give the different countries a whole lot of money to a point where the countries can't repay them. So the countries end up default on the payment. Them call them economic hitmen, right? So that the countries default, and then when the countries default, then these elites, they can run in on the countries, take all of the resources, enslave the people. You know what I mean? That's unrighteous dealings. That's why we have birth certificates here, because we are slaves unto these people because of these unrighteous dealings.
Yeah. We are going on and go. And the modern we are colonized a nation, a piece of land. We call it neo-colonialism. When you default, when you debt, them indirectly run your economy.
Right. You know, you can see that. Sirach 10 and 8 again. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, and right now Esau amass mass amount of wealth by the slave trade. Britain was a prime example. Where Britain reached to its peak, the rule of riches is to what? The enslavement of the Negroes, Latinos, Negroes. Yeah, the slave plantation, sugar cane. Then some of our people, they have, Jamaica was one of those main hub, where they actually, they got them milk it, man.
Right.
And they got a lot of riches out there,
Hey, check out Haiti. You know what I mean? Why you think Haiti is in the state where Haiti is right now? You know what I mean? Because France and even America You know what I mean? Just because of their interest, you know what I mean, over the years, yo, for centuries, them been setting up puppet governments in Haiti to the point where them can steal the resources. You know what I mean? And that's why even at the last so-called quote-unquote assassination, you know, why you think that happened? You know? So,
read,
Yeah, man.
and then we talk.
Yeah, right. Yeah, bring out the priest.
alright. So Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5, it says, Yea also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, right? Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
Yeah, because one of the key players in this is the so-called IMF. You understand me? What them do? You understand me? Them lend out loans to these countries, and what them do? Them tell you how to spend the money. You understand me? So when them do that, them say, oh no, you can't put out no new education program or so. Do it on this. So because of that, you see me? The countries them have to differ. The countries them have to basically cut certain programs, certain health programs, certain school programs. You understand me? So when they look, them can't build no new hospitals, them can't build no new schools. You understand me? Because them can't use that money to do any of that. You understand me? So them take control of these countries. You understand? A case and point on that, on top of that, you understand? When them pay back their loan, them can't pay back. So them say, here what? Sell these certain resources. Sell the airport, sell it this, sell it that. So when they look, the country don't own nothing. You understand me? And these private investors come in and own everything. You understand? So this is how this devil set up and come and take over other people. Because guess what? IMF in all of these countries, yo. You understand me? All of these countries, and I take up residents. As the scripture say, they're not keepers at home because them are policy, them are govern, or basically I set up policy in these other countries. You understand me? What?
Again, Habakkuk 2 and 5 says, Yea also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, enlarge his desire as hell. Because also in the same book, you know, whatsoever next, just to call him what the arm on the earth. And the same exalt, the scripture say what the exalt him. You say, they call it, read it again.
It says, transgresseth by wine, enlargeth his desire as hell.
He enlarged his desire as hell. You know, anyway, him go, no country when destroyed don't come back. Because what them do, them destroy the country, instead of set up puppet government and set up a new regime. But the country, they never bounce back yet. Yeah, that's why the scripture say, man. The scripture say, we have to go back to that, because we don't want to digress. Go back to Daniel 7 and 18. So the scripture say, because of unrighteous dealings, the kingdom is translated from one people to the next. And there's a lot of blood spilling going to the Esau, Esau rulership. Unrighteous, taking people resources of it. 7 and 18.
This is Daniel 7 and 18.
And give me the image with the stone, smack the image.
Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Hold on, who is the saints? Read Psalm 50 and 5. Then who is the saints, man? Then the saints are now so-called white people. So-called white people don't include it in being a saint. A saint means clean. That's why we're going to read. Read that.
This is Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together.
Gather my saints together. Word saints means holy. Word saints means separated and clean. Esau cannot be a saint. Right? Because Esau is unclean. He's profane. He was created unclean and unprofane. He was created to be wicked. Boy, that.
Again, Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Those that have made a covenant with the Most High by what? By sacrifice. Nobody did that with the Most High for the Israelites.
That's right.
Right? And how Esau going about being in agreement with people through deception, through contract.
Sacrifice that was made by the children of Israel at this current time is our child. The son of the father, so therefore, these Esau will be cut out right there.
Right? So yeah, nobody else cannot be seen. Right? Eden cannot be seen. Because they are one. They do unclean things. See? Look, hold on. How many can I forget? No, the one. Yeah. We finished it? No, I finished it. Yeah, man. Psalm 130. 148. Yeah, 148. Go on.
Alright, so this is Psalms 148 and verse 14. It says, He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel.
Right, the praise exalted the saints, even the children of Israel. So the children of Israel, they are the saints. Right. It's just like what the Moses said. I've a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. Then the priesthood have to deal with what? Holiness. And this is what? They are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. Then the Israelites are a royal priesthood, meaning we're supposed to be clean. Right? So
Right, this is the piece of it says, a people near unto him.
A people near unto him. Remember, I know nobody else on the earth not near to the Most High like the children of Israel. Nobody else.
Who is like unto the Lord's people,
Yep.
Most High so near unto them.
Yes.
Which I said the heart and the wicked is far
From the Most High. You finish that? Yeah, so read it. Go.
the point.
Yeah, man, the point.
Okay.
That is the part of this. Good. Read that.
So, now bring out, alright, cut. So Daniel chapter 2, from I start at 19, let me jump to that here. It says, Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed Yahweh of heaven. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom.
He do what? He removed kings and setteth up kings.
Right?
Look at this. All of this image represent some major kings that have reigned on the earth. And they, within their empire, we have different kings who actually come up within that same empire.
Right.
Then they made the Babylonians. You have Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonian. Yeah, the head. You have Nebuchadnezzar, and after him or before him, you had kings. Then you have what? Media and Persia. Then you had kings, different kings. So the point is that the Moses set up kings and he take down kings. But right now, the last king that is in rulership is what we have now as the Roman Empire. Right? Go ahead.
So it says, Daniel chapter 2, verse 40, it says, The fourth kingdom shall be be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces, and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise.
Yeah.
And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided.
Yeah, that's what we see happening now. You have the Brexit. You have who else got from the EU again? You have Brexit. You have Britain exiting the EU, and then you have you have France. And pressure them government to leave the EU. Oh yeah. Then you have big protests in France right now. Pressure the government to say they need to leave the EU. Germany anti-EU protesters. Then so they just show you that because of the kingdom is divided. Then teacher say a kingdom divided
shall not stand.
Against itself shall not stand.
And not
right.
only the EU, even NATO against Germany and Russia is against NATO right now.
Exactly.
Alright, there's a quick picture, bro. Obadiah chapter 1, Obadiah 1 and 1, it says, The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. So okay, sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle.
And that's what we ultimately play out. You know, these nations that are in alliance, the ones that are confederate with him, them are turned against him. But in Revelation, so them are going to burn her with fire. Go ahead.
Right. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Thou art greatly despised. So you jump back, you finish that?
All right, so back in Daniel chapter 1, chapter 2, verse 41, it says, and whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken.
Yep. Yeah, you can say that from because some of the countries are economically strong and some are military. Part of it is military strong, you know, and the ones that are what I call now, you have the Peaks nation, which you have Spain and Portugal and Greece. You know, they Spain, Portugal, and Greece. They make up what the Peaks nation. Those are the weaker nation. That's where you see where you got Greece. Greece go up in inflation, hyperinflation. You know, and these are people that catch themselves on fire because of the economic rate. Be a riot and protest right now, even right now. What are Europe in our uproar? Them just not show you. With the kingdom, Portugal. People homeless in Portugal, the brother said. Yeah, you see that? So the things them now get shown on the media that the kingdom is very weak. The kingdom is divided. See?
So in the winter period here coming here.
Yeah, he's going to show up. And if people continuously singing on the this winter, watch until winter. You know, everywhere when you check out the real media, the real news outlets, man, they might tell us to wait until winter. Go ahead.
Right. It says, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
Yep.
And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom.
Yep. Shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom.
Right?
Oh, that's right. You know, he's the one setting up the kingdom. Yeah. Just like how he set up everybody else. You might set up feed people then. See?
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says,
so I know we are setting up ourselves. Alright, and part of that is the Most High waking up on the elect first.
that's right.
See?
Yeah, quick side again. Daniel 4 and 17, it says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
Yeah, him set up right now to rule even the basis of men, which is the so-called white man. See?
So back in Daniel chapter 2 and 44, and in those days, in the days of these kings, shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom,
Yep.
which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Yeah, nobody not gonna rule after we get set up.
Right?
Then it's gonna be strictly dictatorship to everybody else, man.
That's right.
Then the scripture tells us we are gonna rule them with what? Rather iron. Somebody can hold a precept on them. Read that out.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
It shall stand forever. So what we're not talking about is the only kingdom we're gonna reign forever.
That's right.
You know, okay, everybody get them time. But the Heavenly Father people have to rule forever.
That's right.
And all the other nations are going to be enslaved under us.
And I'm glad, yo.
And they might be glad to serve.
Right.
You know? Hey, people tell us if they don't want to serve, if they don't want to come up to worship, we're not going to make the rain fall, man. On them land.
We are quick to preach up again.
Yo, niggas don't believe that. Yo, niggas here we talk them thing and them think that fairy tale. But we're going to rule for real. You know, we're going to rule the nations with a rod of iron, man. And them are being enslaved. You have a lot of people you don't believe in a slavery. See?
Everybody has a good word.
Yeah, all people is the weirdest, man. Them go through hardcore bondage, but them don't believe in slavery.
Right. So,
Well, yeah, you know who believe in slavery? Most I believe in slavery.
Okay, bro. Revelation chapter 13,
Yeah, Revelation, go on.
verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yep.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into
He
captivity.
that have slaves, the slaves are gonna have them back.
Right.
You give me one Isaiah 14, power cut. 14 and 1. Read it.
It says, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here there was the saints again.
Right.
So the Israelites men are waiting to put these so-called white people back in slavery, where they belong.
That's a 14 and 1.
Then, you heavenly Father, the saints of the Most High are waiting to put these people back in slavery, man.
Right.
Revelation 14 and 1.
Revelation or Isaiah? Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob.
He will have what? Mercy. On Jacob. Now it look like, yo, nothing now going for it.
Right.
You know, we are the worst. You know? But that's how it go before you win.
Hey, I was the last year, say love Jacob and Jacob. So we with that.
Yeah, man. Malachi 1.
I hope people them look on it now, you know.
Yeah, you can read it too when you get the chance. But read that, read it.
So, want the Malachi real quick?
No, man. Give me.
Have it, you know.
Yeah, man.
Isaiah chapter 14.
Yeah, you want to report.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob.
He will have mercy on Jacob. Because now we get beat down. Now we trodden underfoot. Now we look like the worst. But that's how it look before you win, man. Before you look good, you have to look grimy first. We are the underdogs, man. Then, don't it is more glorious when the underdog win than the actual dominant one, the favorite.
I wish Solomon tell her that. They look for sit.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, for the Yahweh will have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
He might have mercy upon everybody.
No, sir. Upon Jacob.
Upon the Chinese.
No, sir. Jacob.
He shall have mercy upon Jacob.
Right.
He never said China, he never said Edom, and he never said everybody. The Lord shall have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
We have a land. And that's why the Messiah get us up to bring us back.
Right.
In our land. And in our land, we're going to be righteous, man. You're not going to have whores, you're not going to have sluts, you're not going to have murderers. No LGBTQ, RFXI, JK, whatever the alphabet boys. You're not going to have none of that. You know how people going to be righteous, man. How people going to know what it really means to be righteous. Right?
It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
Which are the Israelites that don't know that they are Israelites right now. They are what? They are strangers. But guess what? They might wake up, they might come to them senses. And we are, hey, all Israel shall be saved, man, according to Romans. We are strangers to the commonwealth of Israel. Go ahead,
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Go ahead.
And the people.
You know one of the reasons why it couldn't be the other nations when it said strangers? Listen to what it says.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place
the people are going to take them and bring them to their place. No, this is a different. When you read it, you might get confused. Because no, this is a different. This is something talking about the Israelites, the strangers. The Hebrew word there, I believe, is nakar, which mean sojourner, I believe. You know, long time ago, I believe it means sojourner. See? That's talking about the Israelites that don't know that they're Israelites. They're mixed up in this heathenistic custom.
Right.
Different nation customs. Right, go ahead.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
Yeah, because guess what? It is a process of elimination. The ones that were enslaved are going to have the captive in slavery. Because the Israelites are enslaved. Right? So it couldn't be that the rest of Israel will go back to the one in slavery. Then the Israelites will take the captives and put them in slavery. Go ahead.
Yes, it says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
They shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
That's not fair.
Right. But it show you can break it down that you have a lot of people get confused when it comes to the strangers. Right? The strangers, the Israelites are in slavery. So read that part there again. We're going to take them captives.
Whose captives they were.
Who is our captive today? Who held us captives today? The so-called white man and the other nations. They are the one who hold us in captivity until this very day. So we're going to take them back up. We're going to take them and we'll put them in a slavery. Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
They shall rule over their oppressors. Yeah? So that's what this is coming down to, man. We're going to have the dominant force upon earth. That's what is promised to the people of the Most High. We're going to be dominant. That's what the word kingdom means. Domicile of the king. See? That's where we're going to rule, man, on the earth. So who don't like slavery, man, you better get with it. You better get with it, man. See? Because slavery is coming back in a big way. Yeah, we have.
I have a quick one. This is Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
All they that devour thee shall be devoured. Aren't we devoured now?
To this day.
To this day? Aren't we devoured now? Our people devoured to the point where them even know so them devoured. You know? Lack of knowledge. Then, and yet they are woke, but they are far, far from what they're supposed to be, man, and what they're supposed to do. Go ahead, Doc.
And all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Yeah, thy adversaries. So you believe it or not, we have adversaries, and it's not your neighbor. Then, you need to start look at the real enemy.
And the Lord great and our Lord said your adversaries, man, it's so specific.
Yeah,
every one of them.
Your adversaries.
None of them not hide.
Can go Psalm 83. Then, read again.
God. And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Yep.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Yep.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Yeah, so as we said, all who wanna believe in a slavery and believe in having slaves, we're gonna have slaves, man. See? We're gonna have slaves of the other nations. And that's a blessing.
Right.
That's how you know that you're truly blessed. When you have nations that serve you.
That's right.
See?
Rebuild the house of David. They said that be like in the days of old. Our King David. David had garrisons in Edom, and all of these nations was under King David.
Yeah.
So.
Psalms 149 and 1, it says, praise ye Yahweh, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints.
Yeah. can't take picture of the sign, then everything want. You want to take picture of the sign, not a read that again.
It says, let praise ye Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto Zion. And let them sing praise unto him with the timbrel and harp. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains.
Bind their kings with chains. You know? Israelite man, I'm gonna put chains on the so-called white man. Yo, look up at the sign there. That's sign there. This is what Israelite man go actually accomplish. You know, beginning with Yahweh Shai. They slaves, man, people bowing down to us. See, and another the bowing down part, I really it, man. There's a big part of it, yeah. But then gonna be tributary, man. Then gonna, yeah, the bowing down part is symbolizing slavery and subjection, yeah. And the scepter, we're gonna have the power, yeah. Rulership, we're gonna be responsible, man, for the whole earth, right?
It says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
A two-edged sword in their hand. To do what?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen. Go on.
And punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains.
To bind their kings with chains. Go on.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
So King Charles are going to slavery.
That's right.
See? Your queen that night, she is born in a slavery. Vladimir Putin are going to slavery. All the kings of, all the leaders of this nation are going to slavery. The Chinese are going to be enslaved by us. The white men are going to be enslaved by us. The Africans are going to be enslaved by us. Then the Elamites, every nation are going to be enslaved by us, man. And that's what we want.
That's right.
Then we want to lead these nations into subjection, man, especially the so-called white man. So all of them do to the Most High people. Go ahead.
It says, to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye Yahweh.
Right. Because the judgment is written for Esau especially, man, to be what? To be destroyed. Then, to what? For him to kill people.
Right.
Then, yep.
This is Isaiah 49 verse 23. It has this piece of earlier. And kings shall be thy nursing father.
Right, kings shall be thy nursing fathers. What? Them are the what? Caretakers. That was a caretaker. They are being a hardcore slavery. Go ahead.
They shall minister.
Yeah, them are ministers. Them are servants. You know, them are serve women. Then, go ahead.
And their queens, thy nursing mothers.
And queens thy nursing mothers. Queen Elizabeth, she's gonna be servant. She's gonna be a servant. Yep. Go ahead.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth.
Right.
This is gonna happen.
Right.
See, we're not asked, man. This is this are gonna happen, man. See? Go ahead.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
Yep.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on. For the Most High to execute judgment for us. See? Because, hey, A lot of our people want to forget slavery. But you know who don't forget? The Most High don't forget. And that's why I'm going to put them in a slavery, man.
Right.
See? That is why the Most High going to destroy these nations and put them in slavery. I bring them down very low.
That's right.
Just like how it came down very low, the nation going to come down very low, man.
Right.
And you sure that our people don't have any real ambition. Them not a real ambition, man. They want to stay here, then working 9 to 5 and think that's life.
Right. After we done build them
After we done build them kingdom,
build our own.
yeah, you want to stay here and work 9 to 5 and be a good slave to the so-called white man.
I bet you go America to live a better life.
Yeah, and go America to be an even more perfect slave. That's what they want, man. They love it in Babylon. Not knowing that there's a kingdom that get promised to it. See, and you love it in Babylon. Then stay in Babylon. You're going to go down with Babylon.
Right.
See, go ahead.
Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
Right, for 3 transgressions of Edom. Edom has transgressed. Go ahead.
And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So Edom, which are the so-called white man, the Most High now will turn away punishment. The so-called white man will be punished.
That's right.
And you Negroes can't save him. You Negroes that love the so-called white man, you can't save him.
That's right.
Though unjoining on, the wicked shall not go unpunished. The Most High is going to put the so-called white man in slavery.
That's right.
And we have to continuously repeat it because our people love the so-called white man, man. Forgive and forget. Forgive the fuck. The Most High don't forget, man. The Most High said that the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds and bind their kings with chains. The Most High said that. And their nobles with fetters of iron, man.
Right.
See? But you don't want retribution. Every day I get up and sing, oh, reparation. Want reparation itself. I beg the so-called white man for repair you. I beg for repair.
The value of them to repair it.
Way more. What can they pay you to fix what them do to you? No money cannot equate to it, man. But you beg reparation. That's not reparation, man. You know what reparation is? Every damn thing with them own, man, with them take from, with them have to give it back. The land, the gold, the silver, everything, them have to give it back. I even them life.
Say blood defile the land.
And the blood that will cleanse the land.
That's right.
Go ahead,
Alright, so again, Amos chapter 1 and 11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom,
Yep.
and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof,
Yep.
because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Hey, I know him still a pursue with the sword. Hey, the scripture saying in Lamentation, what? They hunt us in the streets. When you look on the different avenues where them set up to kill our people, man. See? The things that they fund to kill our people.
Right.
You know, it will be unbelievable.
Right.
If you know some things with the so-called white man, I do evil work right now, man, at this very moment. And you know why?
The so-called white man is wicked and evil. But you could have said the wicked will be no more.
That's
so
why
they want to come back and we return them to slavery?
No, what do you mean?
Why when you said the wicked they will be our slave now? Why? Why don't they just banish and gone?
No man, don't we build them kingdom. Don't we build up all the way you see. Them have to build back
ours. But
ours.
in the days of now, wicked people they vanish and gone.
No, but no, listen.
And they were
you see the so-called white man is the wicked, right? We build up the so-called white man society. He might go build up back ours. And then the most I say, I'm going to disappear like a dream.
Right.
We're going to get rid of the so-called white man.
Right.
After, but he must work first. For 1,000 years. We're going to have them enslaved. Right? And then we get rid of them all together. But the other nations are going to be there to serve us. I'm going to be there to continue their servitude towards the people of the Most High.
Right.
That's a simple explanation to it.
Right.
Go ahead,
Yeah, something, bro.
Yeah.
And the Most High demanded it. So, Revelation 13 and with 9 we read already, but just for the sake of edification.
That's why the Most High continuously repeat it. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. I must say it, you know. So you can't do this to the Most High people. Hey, give me when you finish that.
Hold me a Bible.
Or say Amos 3 and start at 1. Continue there.
So, Revelation 13 and 9, it's, if any man have an ear, let him hear. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yes.
Thus say the
You
Most
can
High.
read it there, Cameron, you finish. Read that one first.
Right, it's a quick one. 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Hey, to do what? To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Now watch this, right? You know of a common saying, you reap what you sow. You know where that really come from? In the Bible. So if you sow wickedness, you have to reap wickedness. The so-called white man has sown as a wicked seed in the earth. And he must forget to root it up. Alright, so read that and Amos 3 and 1. Read that one. Where?
This is Colossians 3 verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of person.
You say if you do wrong, you have to go pay for the wrong way you do. So what brother just read? See, it is a righteous thing to do what?
To recompense.
To recompense. The word recompense means to pay back or to repay. So if you deal with me wickedly, I'm going to pay you back with wickedness, and that's how the Most High do things. Read that in our Amos.
This is Amos chapter 3, and I am starting what?
Amos chapter 1. Read it, here.
God, it says here this word that the Lord has spoken against your children of Israel.
No, Amos. Joel chapter 1.
Alright, so this is Joel chapter 3 verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Meaning say I'm going to take it off on it. When we say I'm going to bring again, it means say I'm going to remove it from it, because the scripture said we're not anymore going to captivity. There are scriptures that say this. The scripture said when the Most High delivering people, they're not going to slavery, never again. Right? So when you say I bring again the captivity of Judah, I mean say we might take it from it. And listen what it says. Might deliver it from it. Go ahead.
It says, I will also gather all nations.
I will also gather all nations. Why?
And will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Which is Jehoshaphat, which means our judgment. The Hebrew word is Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High judgment. Or Yahweh judge. They're not judgment, but they're the Most High judge. That's why I say what? You call it the valley of decision. Where there will the Lord plead with them. He might plead with them there. He might judge them there. Right? That's what it means. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, and will plead with them there for...
Sorry, go ahead.
It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
What? We might do it for? No, imagine this. Every nation on the face of the earth, he might bring them in our... Not everybody might bring that in there. Not literally everybody. But the militaries, all of this, that's why I say NATO, the EU, everybody gather up over there in the Middle East. All of them are sending military. Because I might gather up the whole of them down there for what? Before who's sake?
Let me get the Okay, this is Zephaniah 3 verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Yep,
For my determination is to gather the nations.
My determination is to gather the nations.
That I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
See? You might gather them up to destroy them.
That's right.
When say I do, I'm a purity one?
Indignation.
in fury, the anger. And you can just imagine for over 400, for almost 500 years, probably 500 years, the Messiah have a backlog. All of the anger there. Hey, from what him do to his son, from that time there, he might buckle up all of the anger there. That's why Skipper say he might cry like a travailing woman. When he just unleash all of that anger.
Him shall hold him tongue no more concerning their wickedness.
Concerning their wickedness. He now go hold back. Because the Messiah, he's back. And I say, hey, look at these people, yo. Look what them do. You know, and he might just pour out the manga. So I'm a back it up for how long? Why that?
Yep. Joel 3 again, and verse 2, it says, I will gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Hey, you say our people, them not an ambition. God and the universe are going to fight for you.
Yep.
See? Fight for who?
What you mean
Israel.
when them say them not have no ambition?
No, because guess what? This is what they want to settle for. They don't want to live Babylon. That's not ambition. The real ambition is to seek the righteousness. Right. To seek the Yahweh Hashem Yashai rule over you. That's not ambitious. You just want to be here in Babylon. Right. You just there, so hey, alright. You just there on the treadmill. The same thing every morning. Yeah, the same thing every morning. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. And I say have it and repeat until you're dead. That is that life? You eat unclean food. The food that you eat, processed food. We just here living off unhealthy food, GMO food, getting fat, obese, arthritis, cancer, every damn thing. Toothache, you name it, we have it. You name it, we go through it. Then,
We have sin past this.
so that's why if you want to leave, if the way of sin cause, then you know the way of sin. That's why if you repent.
Yep,
That's how
right.
repent come in.
Right. This is
one
short precept. Oh, like Malachi. Micah chapter 2 verse 10. It says, arise.
What is repent? Baptize?
Repent means to be sorry. See? To be sorrowful. To be sorry for what you do to the Most High, for breaking Him laws.
That's right. Repenting.
That's what repenting is, and don't do it again.
As possible.
As best as possible. Just turn. That's why I'm always saying, amend your ways. Turn from, read it, brother. Read
Second
it.
Chronicles.
Yeah, man, read it. Read it. And then I think the other one is amend your ways.
Alright, so this is Second Chronicles chapter 17 verse 4 verse 17. So Second Chronicles chapter 4 verse 17. It says alright, First Chronicles slack here. Alright, Second Chronicles chapter 4 verse 17, it says, if my people are called by me. First Chronicles.
You must know him.
First Chronicles 7:14. 7:14. Alright. So the Second Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14 says, if my people who are called by my name, it says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
If every one of our people repent right now, we get delivered right now.
Right this second. Crazy chariots in the sky.
If every one of our people turn back to the Most High, right now.
But that's impossible because you have some people who
I'm just showing you something. I'm showing you the purpose. I'm showing you something. I'm showing you why, and what you need to repent from. You need to turn from your wicked ways because you're not following the laws of the Heavenly Father. Corrupting yourself, you're doing all of these evil things. But I'm saying, if right now our people is to repent, we are in the kingdom. But you still tell us that they refuse to repent. They refuse to hear His word. Why that? No, more you continue.
Just
time, and that's why we're out here for the elect, yo.
Yes.
The scripture says, endure all things to the elect, save those who hear the Lord's word and believe and tremble at his words, yo.
Yeah, because I'm glad you mentioned that. Because instead of the whole Israel, you say it's impossible. You know why? You know why it's not possible now? Because they will follow the prophecy of the house. And him tell us, say what? I want him to deliver and elect and kill the rest. So really it's impossible. Because he's not going to go against his word. Yeah, in same word go to him mouth, it's not going to return until it's void. But it shall accomplish that which he speak to you, he send it to accomplish. See?
Precept. This is Jeremiah 7 verse 3. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place.
Wait? Amend your ways and your doings. Mean change your ways. And I will cause you to do what? To dwell in this place. The land of Israel. And live right. Go ahead up.
Alright, so Romans 11 and 7, it says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
The rest were blinded. So there's an election.
That's right.
Saying a selection, most I have a number of people who select to make it.
That's right.
When you are called, you are chosen. These are scriptures where you know. When you are called, you are chosen. Narrow is the way, and broad is the way.
Right.
The road is narrow, and little people try to, little bit of people go through. Because the narrow, you know, glamorous. And hard. And it's hard.
It's not an easy road.
You know? It's not an easy road. And you guess what? What is happening now? People love the easy road.
Yep.
More now than ever. Right. People love the easy road. People love the smooth road.
Yeah, right.
But then see everybody are follow. Them love the road there. But hey, the skipper said we can't change it. We can't take it back. Them have to walk the way there, and you're going to see the mass amount of them are dead. Hey, believe this, man. The time I come, the people are got dead in the streets, and nobody will bury them. The scripture tell you that. Yep. So the scripture tell us that will happen.
That's right.
Especially to people, they have a whole lot of dead people around it. Nobody now will be able to bury them.
Right.
Kingdom, right? Kingdom of God, right? We're talking about the level where there's no weakness. Because if you check out the angelic people, right? The man of weakness, right? So the kingdom of God for me when you no weakness, no fear, no lacking, no bound. If you operate another level, if you say that
And then you operate. The kingdom of heaven is where the most high set up. Scripture read earlier say the most high have set up the kingdom of heaven. Saying the kingdom of heaven. And if you operate on the level, you cannot operate on the level.
The mindset.
That's the mindset. The most I gonna give for a body, that's what I'm telling you about. We put the laws in our inward parts. Yeah, really.
This is
so
Jeremiah.
You operate, the most I gonna give you new bodies. None of this, because you in this cannot do anything. Subject to find.
Right. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people.
So first, we go have the law. Somebody will revelation right there, so we now go have no more pain. Because just so much you must say the right and the left. But the thing is that it's not you or for yourself. Or in this flesh that going to operate the way there. Then you cannot operate or put that in your own mindset. Moses is the one we have to put the laws in your mind. You know one of the key things with Solomon, why Solomon was so powerful in this time? They even call up the understanding of the laws in your mind. Understand all things. That's why I pray for him. Pray so the Most High give him an understanding heart. And when he pray for that, the Most High bless him with everything else. So And the same thing will go up to we. We are going to be like Solomon in the days to come. Right? When our kingdom set up, we're going to be like Solomon. We're going to wise. Because the Heavenly Father are going to make us wise. Not ourselves are going to do that. Because first we can't even deliver ourselves. Read, you find it? Revelation 21.
This is Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is with men,
Yep.
and he will dwell with them.
Yeah, the tabernacle of God is with men. So while people are looking for a literal tabernacle, it's talking about the men. That's what it is called. Right, that's why it is called New Jerusalem. When the New Jerusalem coming down, are the elect, the supermen, and the supermen. Yeah. The black Adam of the coming kingdom. See? The Kalels of the coming kingdom. The word Kalel means all powerful. See? That's Superman nickname. But we're gonna be Superman.
That's his nickname, his actual name.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna be actual Supermen. Right? Because we're gonna have to have different bodies. We're gonna have power. We're gonna be able to fly. See? That might be a fairy tale to some. But we believe that wholeheartedly, man. See? Go ahead. Wait, what the Heavenly Father said to pilot? A pilot, right? He say why? No power. You know him say, yo, you don't know some me. You can call them legions of angels to fight for me. But I don't have time yet. The time I come, he might come with the legions, man. He might come with the military, with the field military.
Because look here now, do you believe say you have people will challenge God?
But it's I say that.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Have
man.
people will
You know why?
challenge,
You know why?
people not going to believe it. You have people on here will not believe that there is a God coming with these things.
Them not have to believe. The scripture says, what if some did not believe? Shall that make the faith of the Most High without effect?
God forbid.
God forbid.
Romans.
Yeah, really.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. This is Romans.
But Kim Jong-un, you can't tell him about God, because them man not believe that God.
No.
Them man themselves are one of the powerfulest man in that.
No, we don't need to tell him because I'm not our people. And him already know what it is. Him already know who the Israelites are.
Yeah.
See? And we are going to rule over them next.
Right.
See? Read that?
Romans chapter 3 verse 3, it says, For what if some did not believe?
So, hey, everybody not believe. Hey, to many, I shit be chatting out here, man. But that's good. It's a part of them. Them have to do that. Scripture tells us they shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. The scripture tells us them are despised that we are. So them have to play for them role. It's a movie. Everybody have them role to play. Some are going to hate with, some are might be with. Little bit are going to be with us.
But
See?
most of what we learn from you by teaching us here, people will become lovers of the money. They start to see that now.
Hey, it's been a while. It's been a while, but it's a hype now.
I'm just saying, same thing, the guy them say people are starting to lovers of their money. That starts happening a lot now. Lovers of themselves.
Hey,
Second Corinthians.
Corinthians are
It says, For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
That's why we're out here to teach what? The gospel. See?
Whether they will hear or forbear.
Yeah, we're out here to teach the gospel, the good news. And part of the good news, as we are going in from Evelyn, the so-called white man are going to be slave.
That's right.
Along with the other nation them.
That's right.
We're going to have them in a slavery. That's a part of the blessing. That's a part of the
And
good
when you
news.
tell some people that them laugh,
Them can laugh.
they're not going to
You
they
know?
don't believe
Yeah, man,
it.
give us a war unto them.
We'll laugh now.
They'll laugh now.
Right?
They not believe there's something there.
He said, for they shall mourn.
That is it.
Right? So them can laugh. They have a saying, say, yo, who first laugh and a laugh. Who last laugh, last laugh, laugh
You
best.
go there and tell a lot of people these things. They must say, you know, page, you don't know nothing.
It's good, it's good. Them have to do it.
Yeah, listen. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar.
Yep, let God be true and every man a liar. And what you going, that's what you're going to come down to. You're going to be proven that the majority of our they're going to be proven that the majority of our people are liars. And them love lies.
And them loving a lie to them.
Them loving the lie to them.
Jeremiah get that Jeremiah that third verse 8. Put it in a book. The reason why the Lord put it in a book is so you can see our people, yo. 30 and 8. Start at 30 and 8.
Catch. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 8. It says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Jeremiah 30 and 8. Isaiah, my bad.
Alright, so Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8, it says, okay, it says, no, go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Yeah, that is it. That them say.
Right?
Yeah, no problem. No why you tell me nothing.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Man, America is going to be destroyed.
Scan with. Yeah. They know tell them nothing.
Right?
What?
It says, speak unto us smooth things.
Them rather hear from Pastor Porkchop.
I say prosperity doctrine.
But to teach prosperity doctrine and come bring a offering and your tithes. That's what they rather hear. Or them rather hear alkaline, or them rather hear false cartoon. Them rather that. Them rather hear some lying, some waste man. So look, it's obvious. Look who them listen to. Be a waste man them listen to. See what?
This is the condemnation, you know. The light have come into the world and man love dying instead of the light.
Yep.
Because the truth is out now, yo.
Then get the truth. One more we can do. Read that.
It says, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
Them want to hear deceptive things.
Yep.
Them want to hear say Vision 23. Them want to hear say, yo, let Jamaica be the place where you raise family,
Prosperity doctrine.
Prosperity doctrine. Them want to hear. Them don't want to hear. So God will come. You think Christians want God to come? No.
And but them preach that church all the while?
No, but them don't want God to come. Them don't want God to come. No for them don't want God to come. No for them only teach so them want God to come. But we a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of them. Then them actually say to them mouth, say that I'm not build my house yet. I'm not buy my car yet. I'm not give them want out of life yet. Hey. If people really want God to come, right. You think they're going to not do what they want to do now?
Hey bro, you can add.
People don't believe in God. People go to church to feel good.
Right.
To feel good about themselves.
Get in a spirit.
Get in a spirit. One demonic spirit. That's all they go to church for.
So you don't have anybody who believes in God in church? And you want somebody in church who don't believe in God?
No, they don't believe. No, they don't believe. You wouldn't do that. If you believe in a God, you there not in the church. Because Scripture says you're not supposed to what? They're in the all at house. It's called the all at house. Because you know why? It's another
But them
God.
say the church is a temple.
No, sir.
No,
Scripture
they must say.
The church is a temple.
Scripture says the temple of the Most High is within you.
Right, and that Most High doesn't dwell in temple made with hands. You see me?
Yeah,
and
read
if you
that
can add, bro, another thing why pastors may teach of God to come, because of the fear. They want people to fear so they can come to churches.
Yep.
Them use it as a fear tactic.
Right.
It says, verse 11, Isaiah 30, we start at 10 again, it says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Yep.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Yeah, them don't want to hear the raw truth.
Right.
You know, hey, give me Isaiah 58 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1, it says, cry aloud, spare not.
Hey, cry aloud, spare not. You say you're not supposed to spare. Nobody not supposed to. You're not supposed to spare them regardless of how they feel.
That's right.
You can just start the truth. Hey, they have a saying. Them same one have a saying, they say the truth hurts. But them don't like the truth anyway.
Right.
So read again up.
It says, cry aloud,
spare not.
Cry aloud, spare not. Go ahead.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Yeah.
and shew my people their transgressions.
So you have to show them transgression. Show them wrongs. Regardless if they want to hear this or no. Hey, the scripture say what? You know, alright, for example, you know, suppose a woman is supposed to be having sex with a different man from who she start out with. That's word of if you go against that. A man, eh? Yeah man, Leviticus, it's in the law. It's all about the Bible, in Deuteronomy. So it tell you, and a man is supposed to have a day with the next man woman. It tell you you're not supposed to eat unclean foods. It tell you you're not supposed to worship idols. And who they worship in the church? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is not the name of the Lord. So that's an idol, man. Go ahead, and them have the image to it. So it's an idol.
But when them come and learn our white man doctrine to them, you know.
Hey, anyway.
It says, cry aloud, fear not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
You're doing wrong. Them know why you say them are doing wrong. Them why you tell them, say, yeah man, go and do it, to encourage them. Instead of tell them, say, oh, them are doing wrong, they want to encourage them. But we're not out here to encourage nobody. We're out here to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. The Most High is going to kill you if you're wicked. If you don't stop committing adultery, if you don't stop eating abominable foods, if you don't repent, the Most High is going to kill you. And that's all we're here to say. Well, that's not all still, but that's a major part of the message.
Okay, bro, I'm going a little bit more into this because the title it says Isaiah reproves hypocrisy.
Yep,
and in verse 1,
and this society is built on hypocrisy.
Yeah,
go ahead.
In a verse 1, it basically Most High says, if you show them his sins, but in a verse 2 it says, yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that the righteousness, and forsook not the ordinances of their God. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to God. So them basically a show, them put on a show like say yo, them a serve the one true God. Like them interested in learning about the Most High, in laws, commandments and statutes and being righteous.
Yeah, but
alright. They said the Lord, if you're wicked, the Lord will wicked. Yeah. What about the Lord, when them say the Lord judge you right and judge you unrighteous and the wicked?
Yeah, so the judgment.
So the unrighteous will get judged, but then I must dead. Oh? The unrighteous will be judged, but then
give me
must be killed. Must be killed.
Enough people are going to slavery, them not get killed.
Yeah, man, the last chapter.
Last chapter.
Yeah, man, the last chapter.
No, you understand me just do it. You don't have to talk about killing. Me I say the people who are going to slavery. The slavery them are going to, them not get killed, don't you?
No.
Read that.
Certainly. Alright, Revelation chapter 22 verse 11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
He that is unjust, stay unjust. You're wicked?
Stay wicked.
Then go on, hold on for your wicked. Go on.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
You're filthy? Go on, be filthy. Go on.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Go on.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Continue.
And behold, I come quickly.
Behold, I come quickly. Go on.
And my reward is with me.
And my reward is with me. Go on.
To give every man according to his work shall be.
Yes, there is a judgment, but him are going to judge between. Hey, you have a next one in a Peter and him are judge quick and the dead. You see me? Him are judge everybody. It's a judgment, but him are reward. Whatsoever you sow, you are going to reap. Him are reward you according to your works. If you sow wickedness, I reward you according to that. That's what it is saying. If you're unjust, be unjust still. If you're righteous, be righteous still. You might reward every man according to them work. See? It's as simple as that. See me? Read that up.
And this is 1 Peter 4 and 5. Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
Read some verse up. So the quick, you say ma give what? Ma judge the quick and the dead. The quick, the word quick mean alive. So the ones that are alive, mean the one that are alive to this truth, because Scripture tells us the the spirit that quickeneth, the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the spirit move and the spirit come alive. So the ones that come alive through the understanding of the scriptures, they are the quick, they are the quickened. Then, and the ones that are dead are the ones that the scripture say, if you wander out of the way of understanding of the dead. So the ones that are ignorant of the Most High and despise the Most High, them are the dead. Then, go on up.
We're going to read up. This is 1 Peter 4 verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise.
So film will never glamorous. Film will never pretty. So you have to arm yourself likewise, just like how him suffer. See, boy?
With the same mind.
When you say Hamashiach, you mean they are anointed.
Yeah, they are anointed. Boy?
For he that hath suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin.
Yep.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yep.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walk in lasciviousness.
When we walk in lasciviousness. Lasciviousness, I believe excessive sexual desire, excessive lust. You know, we used to walk in that. But take me out of that. The scripture said that when you suffer in Him, you should no longer live the rest of your life according to the lust of the flesh. Because of the lust of the flesh you give over to, so you live in lasciviousness, excessive sexual desire, excessive lust. Because you're living after the flesh. When you suffer with Yahushai, you suffer spiritually. You suffer physically and spiritually. But it is good for the spirit. Go ahead.
Lusts, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries.
Abominable idolatries, worshipping of idols. One.
Wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
Speaking evil of you. One.
Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
Who shall give account to him when he's ready to judge the quick and the dead? One, they might judge both the alive. The prophets are doing the same.
According to the word.
According to the word, we are judges. We are judges. That's what we are here to do. We are bring forth a judgment, but it's not our judgment, it's the Most High judgment. We declare the judgment of the Most High.
Right.
But the Most High just use men to do it. Go on up.
Alright, so this is Galatians 6 and 7 says,
Yeah, I want to wrap up in a scene.
be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yep, that is it.
And verse 8 now says, for he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption,
Yeah.
but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting.
And that's also a judgment. Hey, look up the word judgment. Our judge. In a mirror. We'll get to and then we close. Read a final precept after that and then we close. Anyway, can I get?
Of the definition of judgment according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, the process of forming an opinion or evaluation by discerning and comparing.
See? By discerning and comparing. You discern what the righteous do, comparing what the righteous do to what the wicked. That's what judgment is. One.
First, second definition, the capacity for judging, discernment.
Discernment. And the Most High already have a discern. Him already have it written. That's why I'm saying send him angels. Them take account of everybody already. Then, him say, well, Scripture say what? The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. And the 10,000, Scripture say his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Beholding what? The good and the evil. Even the very thought. Everything. It already.
God's thoughts are higher than
Yeah, man, but guess what? That kind of deep thing, but even the very thought. Just let leave it at that.
So, Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh from the Lord. And they come unto thee as a people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
Them don't want to do the work, them don't want, them hear it, but them don't want to do it. Some hear it and turn a blind eye. You know, and block off them ears. You know? But you say what? After we talk all over, we talk. Same things what them don't want to hear. But come to pass, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Because then regardless prophet no. Them say, what?
Prophet is without honor.
You know, them can't tell me nothing. But them not check the record. The record that show that prophet, as the brother quote, never get honor in them own country yet. And prophets weren't honored. Prophets weren't honorable men. Like in the people eyes. Prophets are honorable to the Most High. Not in society. Because prophets never have nothing good to tell them according to them. Because what they want to do, they want to do wickedness and nobody enough to talk against it. Jeremiah was warning against the same thing. The people them did the wickedness and then they want Jeremiah tell them to stop doing it. So them say, oh, watch you now, they're going to do whatever we want. See? And them even try to kill him.
Put him in a dungeon.
Right. But anyway, I want to give it Eric right there. And then we want to give our praise, glory, and honor to the Most High. Right. I understand that already. Shalom.